I know I promised to testify, Dad, but I just can't. I'm sorry. I have to get out of here.
Jen.
And I'm sorry, Dad, because I know I'm letting you down, but...
Jen, listen to me. I don't know what's going on, but I have to tell you something. Barbara made a very dangerous phone call a little while ago.
Who did she call?
Will. She played the victim. She told him that we were all against her, and the next thing I know, he's calling me practically hysterical.
Oh, Dad, no.
When I phoned his doctor said that Will hadn't spoken a word since he put down the phone. I've got to stop her, Jen. I can't do it alone. I need you. Will needs you.
Lieutenant Munson, maybe I could just speak to Jen.
Oh, stay away from me.
Jen. I love you. I never meant to hurt you. Rosanna and I, we were just half insane over losing Cabot. We weren't in our right minds, Jen. We were just reaching out to each other to try to take the pain away.
Yeah? And who's gonna make my pain go away? Now that you've slept with Rosanna? My head's really trying to understand this, Jordan. I'm sorry. My heart's not gonna go along with it.
Jen, please, please. Don't write me off. I love you. I love you as much as I ever have.
You betrayed me. And if that's what you call love, then I'm sorry. I don't want any part of it. I've had enough of that in my life.
Well. It seems that Mother was right after all. Why don't you children ever learn the right way?
That's enough.
I was right to protect you from Jordan, and I was right to protect Will from James. And if you still want to lock me up for that, you go right ahead, darling. You walk right in that room and make sure that I'm locked up and never free to love or protect you ever again.
I need a parent that I can trust, and Dad is the only one who has earned that. He has never lied to me. He's never used me. He's the only man that I can lean on, no matter what.
Nikki, get her out of here.
You can't erase me, Hal. I'm her mother. I'll always be your mother.
I don't know what to tell you, Jen. There was a time when I thought I knew your mother. She was a woman who I thought had goodness in her. She knew how to love her children without hurting them. Do you remember that?
Well, she had me still believing that she was still that woman. Of course, then.
Yeah. Then. But listen, I don't want to force you to testify. If you feel you can't do it, I'll find another way to deal with your mother.
Ah, Jennifer, good. You ready?
Tom, I'm not sure
This
that...
whole case rests on you.
Jen isn't going to testify, Tom.
Why, Hal? We can't afford a setback like this now.
Jen, I know that I'm the last person to have a say in this.
You got that right.
You have every right to hate me, but Cabot was an innocent baby, Jen. Don't let Barbara get away with his murder.
I'll do it, Dad. I'll testify.
Are you sure?
Thank you, Jen.
I'm not doing this for you.
Good. We're in business.
Are you ready?
Jen. I'll never forget this.
Go to hell, Jordan, and take Rosanna with you.
All rise. This court is now in session. Judge Stephen Logan presiding.
Please be seated. Matter of the state of Illinois versus Barbara Ryan. Ask the defendant to please stand. Ms. Ryan, to the charge of conspiracy to aid and abet a convicted felon, how do you plead?
I plead not guilty, Your Honor.
Mr. Lawson, you may proceed.
Your Honor, Barbara Ryan is a respected member of this community. She's a leader in the business world and a devoted mother.
All right, that'll do. Thank you. Sit down, Junior. You're out of your league. Any first-year law student could open with that.
Ms. Ryan?
Come on, Judge. This is my day in court. Don't I have the right to speak on my own behalf?
Of course you do, Ms. Ryan. But I advise you to do so in a fashion befitting this court.
Very well. If I may beg the court's indulgence, I would like to present my own defense.
The state objects, Your Honor.
Overruled, Mr. Hughes. Miss Ryan, you may proceed.
Thank you. How superior you must all feel. Sitting there, judging me. Did you really think I would give up without a fight? So now, if it pleases the court, I respectfully request that you set bail at a reasonable amount and release me immediately, if not sooner.
Ms. Ryan, if you're requesting bail, you need to make a case for it.
Of course. But I am at a disadvantage here. So if the court would allow me to present my case with the same freedoms that it has allowed Mr. Hughes, after all, I am innocent until proven guilty.
Bailiff?
Your Honor, my only crime is loving and protecting my children. Even the daughter who is so determined to betray me today. The most precious things in my life are my children. They have brought me here. Are you a father, Your Honor? Because if you are, you know that you would do anything in the world to protect your children. My son, Will, my youngest child, was threatened by James Stenbeck. It's all on that tape. All the damning evidence, which is also my only defense. The threat against him was real and imminent, and I acted instinctively to protect him from James Stenbeck, who is the real villain in this. Oh, I can hear you all jeering now. Why didn't you go to the police, Barbara? Someone else's child died because of you, Barbara. But not me. Not me. It was James Stenbeck who murdered Cabot Sinclair. Well, I see I haven't swayed you. You've already made up your minds about me. So, you leave me no choice. And as much as I hate to deprive you of the opportunity of kicking me while I'm down, there's only one last thing to say. So long, you miserable hypocrites. It's been real